freedom and our Constitution like very few people would have the capability of doing. The radical left is hell-bent on destroying everything we love and cherish. They're enraged and unhinged out of vengeance, and nobody can believe what they're doing and where they're going, but we understand it. We understand their cancel culture. We're not letting them cancel culture us at all. We're proud of our country and we're proud of our heritage. They want to punish the middle class, expunge every last trace of traditional values, and replace the American dream with a socialist nightmare, and that's what it is. They want to turn America into communist Cuba or socialist Venezuela and ruin the lives of Hispanic Americans and all Americans. And I want to thank the Hispanic Americans down in Florida. You have been so incredible to Trump. Biden's agenda would be a catastrophe for Florida seniors. And by the way, you know, Biden was a big lover of Castro. You do know that, right? And you know the deal that I broke. You saw that right as I came into office. Obama gave the whole planet away to Castro, and I said, no, thank you, we're not doing that. That's why we just got the Bay of Pigs Award from the Cuban Americans. Thank you very much, and a lot of them are here. Thank you all very much, Bay of Pigs. For years, Biden tried to cut Social Security and Medicare. You know all about that. Now Biden is pledging mass amnesty and federal health care for illegal aliens. Now, we all have a heart, and we all want to take care of people. But what you're doing is you're telling millions of people to pour up into our country. We're going to give you education. We're going to give you health care. We're going to give you everything. We can't do it. We can't afford it. We can't take care of our own people. We have to take care of our people first. And if they let that happen, you would be decimating Medicare and destroying your Social Security. While I'm president, no one will touch your Medicare. No one will touch or hurt in any way, shape, or form your Social Security. With your vote, I will finish building the strongest economy the world has ever seen, and we were there. Last year was the greatest year in the history of the state of Florida, and I have to say it was practically that way for almost every state in the union. But it was Florida's best year. The year coming is going to be, and you're going to see a great third quarter set of numbers coming out very soon, just before the election. So I'm putting myself on the spot. The third quarter numbers are going to be record-setting, phenomenal numbers. Next year is going to be the best year we've ever had economically. But as I've done from the beginning, I will keep every promise, and I will always put America first. You haven't heard that, right? You haven't heard that from other people. Under my leadership, we're delivering a safe vaccine and a rapid recovery like nobody can even believe. And if you look at our upward path, no country in the world has recovered the way we've recovered economically or otherwise, not even close. And if you vote for me, prosperity will surge. Normal life, that's all we want. We want a normal life. We'll fully resume, and the Florida tourism and hospitality industries that I know so well will reach historic new highs, highs like they've never reached before. Biden would terminate our recovery, delay the vaccine, prolong the pandemic, and annihilate Florida's economy with a draconian, unscientific lockdown. That's what he wants to do, lock it down. Lock it down, everybody. And you know what? If you don't feel good about going out, stay. Relax, stay. You know the risk groups. You know the older people. See, fortunately, I'm not an old person. I'm very young, and I'm in such perfect shape. Right? I'm in such great shape. You know, I said that the other day. What are you doing? I said, well, I'm very young, and I'm in great shape, perfect shape. And they said, Donald Trump misrepresented today again. He said he was in great shape, but he's very young. These people are the sickest of them all. But the World Health Organization, did you see what happened? They just came out a little while ago, and they admitted that Donald Trump was right. The lockdowns are doing tremendous damage to these Democrat-run states where they're locked down, sealed up, suicide rates, drug rates, alcoholism, death by so many different forms. You can't do that. And I want to just congratulate the governor and everybody in Florida. You're open and open for business and doing great. And we got to remember, I said it right at the beginning, the cure cannot be worse than the problem itself. Can't. The cure cannot be worse. But if you don't feel good about it, if you want to stay, stay. Relax, stay. But if you want to get out there, get out. One thing with me, the nice part, I went through it. Now they say I'm immune. I feel so powerful. I'll walk into that audience. I'll walk in there. I'll kiss everyone in that audience. I'll kiss the guys and the beautiful women and everybody. I'll just give you a big fat kiss. No, but there is something nice. I don't have to be locked up in my basement, and I wouldn't allow that to happen anyway. I wouldn't allow it to happen. When you're the president, you can't lock yourself in a basement and say, I'm not going to bother with the world. You got to get out, and it's risky. It's risky, but you got to get out. But it does give you a good feeling when you can beat something, and now they say you're immune. I don't know for how long. Some people say for life. Some people say for 4 months. I mean, every time I think about it, every time I hear them, it gets shorter and shorter and shorter because they want it to be as bad as possible. But it is a great feeling. I want to thank, by the way, Walter Reed Medical Hospital, Johns Hopkins. These guys are incredible. You know, we're 90% better now than we were 6-7 months ago in terms of a cure for people that get really sick. 90%. It's incredible what's happened. And with children, it's 99.9%. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. 99.9. They have a little better immune systems. We just learned that. Better than you have, right? Better than we all have. But we love our children. But we have to get our schools open. We have to get our businesses going back. We have to get our country rolling, and it is rolling. You're going to see that when the numbers come out. The Biden virus plan, and you got to remember, he took H1N1, which he always calls N1H1. He gets it mixed up. I said, no, Joe. H comes first. But it's called the swine flu, right? And his own person, his chief of staff, said that it was a disaster the way they ran it, a much less lethal problem, but a disaster the way they ran it, a total catastrophe. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then he says, I'm going to tell him what to do. But when I locked down China, he thought it was a terrible thing. He called me xenophobic, right? When I locked down China, which was in January, months earlier than what he said. Then ultimately he admitted I'm right, but then he said, oh, he should have acted faster. Well, this was months later. Then he says I should have acted fast. Nobody acted fast like I did. I also shut down, locked down Europe, if you remember. And the bottom line is we saved millions of lives. When this first came out, if we didn't do a good job, they predicted 2.2 million people would die. We're 210,000. We shouldn't be at 1. It's China's fault. They allowed this to happen. They allowed it to escape. They allowed it to escape China. But 2.2 million people would have died. Just remember that. Just remember that. A fact they don't like talking about. I have such respect for the people of this country, the way they've handled it. It's been an incredible love fest together. That's really what it's been. And sympathies from all of us to those people whose family members have died, whose friends. I've lost friends. I've lost friends. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. You're going to love me even more. You're going to love me even more because we're years ahead on vaccines, and they're going to be distributed very shortly. I mean, frankly, it's a big political deal going on where they don't want it to be before the election. Don't let it be. But we have great vaccines coming. Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, Pfizer. I mean, we have great things happening with the vaccines. I think even greater with the cures and with the therapeutics. And maybe it's why I'm here with you. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure. I know one thing. I was very happy to take it, that I can tell you. But through Operation Warp Speed, we're on track to have 100 million vaccine doses before the end of this year, and they'll be delivered by the military, and they're all set to go. They're waiting for it, waiting for final approval. And that vaccine will end the pandemic, but we're also launching a historic effort to bring your medical supply chains back home. In 1996, Joe Biden voted to obliterate Puerto Rico's thriving pharmaceutical industry. Remember, they used to have a great pharmaceutical industry. He cut it out, and when he cut it out, he sent Puerto Rico into a nosedive like nobody's ever seen before. So we're bringing it all back, and we're bringing it back to Florida, too. We're bringing it all the way back, taking our jobs away from China. We're bringing them back from China. I'll reverse Biden's catastrophic decision. We'll bring it all back. The drug industry's coming back into Puerto Rico, coming back into, by the way, Pennsylvania, coming back into North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, coming back into Michigan, coming back into Ohio. We're bringing it all back. Last month, I also announced an additional $13 billion in disaster relief for Puerto Rico and for Florida. Have I taken care of Florida? Hey, have I taken care of Florida? My administration's allocated over $60 billion. And if you look at Florida with your great governors, your last two governors have been great, your two senators, great. They're always calling asking for money, but I guess that's what they're supposed to be doing. And I'm always giving it when it comes to Florida. The Panhandle got hit really hard over the last 2 years. We took care of the Panhandle. So days ago, I was honored to receive the endorsement of the governor of Puerto Rico. Can you believe that, right? Wanda Vasquez Garcet. And she was so nice. And we're also joined by several great Puerto Rican community leaders, Jay Rosario, Gabe Ruiz, Daisy Lopez Cid, Myra Guzman Coslo, and candidate for Congress, Dr. Leo Valentin. Please, where are you? I'm not going to say the best, but I'm just about the best thing that ever happened to Puerto Rico. You better vote for me, Puerto Rico. You better vote for me. But I'll always be fighting for Puerto Rico. It's very unfair the way they were treated by Democrats. And while Biden will surrender your jobs to China, your country and your fellow politicians, and I have a lot of great ones right here, including your governor, wow. But we're never going to surround, we will never allow ourselves to even think about surrendering to the left-wing mob. They're on the run. They're on the run. Better not have them have a little bit of a victory, because if they have even a little victory, it's not going to be good. I'm bringing our jobs back home and putting violent criminals behind bars. I'm working with your political leaders. We've also directed the FBI to immediately investigate the destruction of the Teddy Roosevelt and Abraham Lincoln statues in Portland, and to prosecute the offenders to the fullest extent of federal law. Biden supporters are causing mayhem in the streets. If he wins, there will be nothing but bedlam all over the place, but he's not going to win. If he won. He may be the worst presidential candidate in history, and I got him. I got him. It actually puts more pressure on you. If you ran against a great candidate, there's actually less pressure. You want to know the truth. Thank you. Thank you. Now we want to keep our country great. We're bringing it to a level that it's never been. Our military has equipment, the likes of which nobody has ever seen, no country has ever seen, all made in the USA, rockets, missiles, tanks, ships, the likes of which jet fighters, bombers, tankers, the likes of which no country has ever seen before. Our nuclear arsenal is the strongest by far in the world, the strongest it's ever been, and hope to God we never have to even think about using it. And the way you won't have to use it is to have it. At our debate, Biden could not name a single law enforcement organization that supports him, not one. And that's because, and by the way, did Vice President Mike Pence do a great job? Right? Did a great job. But it's because Biden and Harris, that's another great one. There was nobody so mean to Biden than her, nobody. And so brilliantly, I said he can't pick her because nobody treated him as badly. Although I will say this, had Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren got out prior to Super Tuesday, we would have had Bernie instead. But I'd rather have Biden because he's now alienated the left. He's alienated the right. Nobody knows what the hell he stands for. How about Pennsylvania? He goes to Pennsylvania. For a year and a half, he's against fracking. The day he gets the nomination, through a little luck, because she didn't get out, so she took all of Bernie's votes, right? But gets a nomination. The following day, he said, I'm in favor of fracking. But he's not. And it doesn't matter, because the radical left will never let Pennsylvania and Texas and Oklahoma and North Dakota and Ohio, never let them frack. That's over with. But can you imagine? And the press, you know, which is fake and corrupt, the press never said, have you ever heard him ask? No, have you ever heard him ask once? Well, wait a minute. For 1 year, you said there will be no fracking. And he said it strongly, right? You know, read my lips, right? To use an old expression. Read my lips, there will be no fracking. That didn't work out too well. So now he goes and he says there will be fracking. Not once have I heard the question. Not once have I asked why Hunter was able to take $3.5 million from the wife of the mayor of Moscow. Not once have I heard these frauds back there. Not once have I heard the fake news. Not once have I heard him say, $1 billion, if you don't change that prosecutor, you're not getting the $1 billion. And then he goes, whoa, the prosecutor was changed, a prosecutor against his son. Not once have I heard them talking about that question. Can you imagine if we did that? And on top of everything else, the Democrat Party declared war on our great police and law enforcement. That's what it is. So I proudly received the endorsements of the Fraternal Order of Police, the National Association of Police Organizations, the National Troopers Coalition, the International Union of Police Associations, the National Latino Police Officers Association, the Florida Police Chiefs, and all of these incredible organizations, plus all over the country. And when I asked them, name one organization, give me one organization during our debate where he was saved by the moderator about 4 times, he couldn't answer it. Name one law enforcement organization. He couldn't name one. Then I said, say the words law enforcement. Just say it. Couldn't do it. He couldn't say it. We're joined tonight by a great group of people, warriors, really warriors. He came to me a couple of years ago. He said, sir, I want to run for governor. I said, Ron, I don't know. Do they know you well enough? But he was a great defender and a brilliant guy. Harvard, Yale, top of his class, smart as hell. Nobody knows how smart. Don't tell too many people. He likes to catch you by surprise. But he's a great, great guy, and he's been a great friend. I said, all right, I'll endorse you. I endorsed him, and the rest, he went like a rocket ship, and he handled the pressure. And his wife, Casey, is better than him. I've been saying it for a long time. Governor Ron DeSantis in Casey. Great guy. Great, great couple. Great, great couple. Smart, brilliant. Sit down, please. Really just they're a great group of people. Those people are great, and he surrounds himself with incredible people, with the exception, of course, of Representative Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz. You talk about a warrior, right? Ron, what do you think, huh? Matt Gaetz is a great man, a great gentleman, and what a future he has. I don't know if I'd swap it, but I think I might. Great chat. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Thank you both for being here. Appreciate it. John Rutherford. Where's John? John. Thank you, John. Mike Waltz. Mike. Thank you. Thank you. Nice couple. Gus Bilirakis. Gus. Gus. Congressional candidate, somebody who's supposed to be potentially a superstar. Now, we've heard that a lot. Sometimes it works out. It's going to, in his case, Scott Franklin. Scott. Thank you. Oh, he's got the look he could be. That's good. That's good. Hear good things, Scott. Going well. How's he doing? Ron, he's doing good. Ron says you're doing good. Good. You got to win it. Thank you, Scott, very much. Kimberly. Where's Kimberly? Kimberly. Thank you. I watched you coming in speaking. I said, that's a lot to follow. Kimberly is great. I want to thank Kimberly. And finally, we're joined by a group of amazing supporters who recently walked away from the Democrats and will be voting for us. We have a lot of them. A lot of them. And a lot of them in law enforcement. A lot of law enforcement. They were Democrats. In some cases, they left their parties. In other cases, they just said, no, we're voting for Trump. I said, why are you doing that? We have no choice. I said, you're right. You're right. But nobody's been better to law enforcement than I have. You know, when I first came in, we gave away hundreds of millions of dollars of military equipment that was in storage. Wasn't doing anybody any good. It was collecting dust, probably paying rent all over the place. That's probably why they had it, come to think of it. Boy, look how far that crowd goes back. Hey, cameras, will you please? Oh, man, look at that. That's into those hangars. Wow. You know, these are the real polls. So when did you hear about this meeting? Like a day ago? These are the real polls, right? The other guy gets out there and they work and work and work, and 30 people show up. They put them in those crazy circles, right? They only have the circles because that's the only way they can fill up the room. It's true. But that's a fantastic group of people. Thank you. Same thing over here. I wish the fake news would turn the cameras. You know, for a long time, I didn't think the cameras moved that way. But then anytime there was a little sign of problems, they could twist around like a pretzel, and I realized they could. But they don't like to show those crowds, but that is a massive amount. I don't know how many people are here, but you got a lot. I want to thank you. So this evening, we're also praying for all of the families on the Florida Panhandle affected by Hurricane Sally. And I will tell you, Ron and Marco and everybody, I'll tell you, Rick, everybody's been calling and calling. Matt Gaetz has been driving us a little crazy. Matt, you could take it a little easy. But that's what somebody that's good is supposed to do, right? You're supposed to call. But we take care of the Panhandle, and we're doing it at a level that's never been done before. And I've done it, I think I can say, right from the beginning, right? I tell the story about Ron DeSantis. He came to see me. He just became governor. We had a hurricane. Sir, thank you very much for the money you sent to the Panhandle in Florida. I appreciate it. Good, Ron, good. I hope it's enough. Good. Spend it well. I get a call like 3 days later. Sir, could I see you? Now, I'm in Washington. I say, you don't have to come up. Tell me, no, it's very important. Sir, comes into the Oval Office. Sir, could we have an extra $500 million? I said, Ron, will it ever end, Ron? And one thing I found out, it never ends for the Panhandle and for Ron, but we take care of it, right, Ron? We take care of it. Great people. You have great people. They're warriors, I'll tell you. They're warriors. They're fighters. We need more people like that, I will tell you. Last month, I approved a major disaster declaration for the state of Florida, and I'll be with you through every step of the rebuilding, and you'll be hit with others. The one thing we know about Florida, you're very good at this stuff. You get hit by hurricanes, and you rebuild fast, and it's incredible. I've watched. And you don't want much help either. You're proud people. You're incredible people. You put it back together. But we're there for you all the way, and we're there monetarily, and we're there with FEMA. And I think, Ron, FEMA's been incredible, haven't they? Right? Yeah, they've been incredible. Thank you to FEMA. We have a lot of FEMA people here, right over there. We've spent the last 4 years reversing the damage Biden has inflicted over the last 47 years with that ridiculous, dumb thought, NAFTA, TPP, and China's entry into the World Trade Organization, a disaster for our country. You know, China is considered a developing nation. I stopped that. China is considered a developing. In other words, China, they're so wonderful, they're developing. Isn't that nice? Now, by being a developing nation, they get much more benefits than a nation that's not a developing. So I said, well, we're a developing nation, too, if they're a developing nation. And we just won, you know this, we just won $7.5 billion from the World Trade Organization. Just won. And from the World Health Organization, I took us out. They said, why'd you do that? I said, number one, they were wrong on everything, although they corrected themselves today and they said I was right, or the lockdowns. But I said, number two, why are we paying $500 million a year? And China, which has 1.4 billion people, is paying $39 million a year. Explain that. They couldn't explain it. It was very hard to explain. So I took us out for that and other reasons, okay? So we'll see what happens with that. But these are the deals. I could go over hundreds of different things with you. And just common sense, I mean, common sense, what we do. Think of it, World Health Organization. We have 325 million people. We spend $500 million. China spends $39 million, and China dominates them. I said, does it work that way anymore? Does it work that way anymore? They'll take us back in so fast at much less money. For decades, our politicians spent trillions and trillions of dollars rebuilding foreign nations, fighting foreign wars, and defending foreign borders. But now we are finally protecting our nation, rebuilding our cities, and we are bringing our jobs and our factory and our troops back home to the USA. But those dismal days of betrayal, and that's what we were betrayed by our own politicians, whether it was on purpose or that they were just plain stupid. We'll come back with unprecedented force if Washington Democrats are allowed to take control again. We can't let it happen. You have got to get out and vote. Sleepy Joe Biden, and it wasn't him, it's the people that control him. He's controlled totally. Has put forward the most radical platform in American history, including a plan to eliminate U.S. borders. Oh, that's wonderful. Where's our border? We don't have one. Just come in, everybody. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. If you're a murderer, if you're a rapist, if you're very, very sick with a disease that can spread all over, just come on in. Now, you know, we're up to almost 400 miles of wall. Nobody talks about that anymore. And we now have the tightest, safest border in our country's history. But we're up to almost 400 miles. It'll be finished very soon. And it's top of the line. It's exactly what Border Patrol wanted. But by implementing nationwide catch and release, imposing deadly sanctuary cities, nationwide, they want sanctuary cities. That's what they want. I don't even think, I'll tell you, I know a lot of people in California, they don't want sanctuary cities. It's like the politicians want it. I don't think the people want it. But they want to suspend all removals of illegals out of our country, whether they're murderers, rapists, thugs, bank robbers. They don't care. They want it suspended. You almost say, where the hell are they coming from? Where does the thought process come? It's demented. It would mean the total nullification of all U.S. borders, overwhelming every city and town in America, including this wonderful place that we all love very much. Under my leadership, we achieved the most secure border in U.S. history, and we're finishing that wall. It's going to be finished and so beautiful. Wait till you see that. Wait till you see that. A few more months. We're doing 10 miles a day. And by the way, Mexico is paying, they hate to say it. Mexico is paying for it. And Mexico's been great. You know, Mexico has 27,000 of their soldiers on our border. And I said, you have to do that, otherwise we're going to have to charge you tariffs because we're not going to stand for it when people are pouring into our, and we have the worst laws because Congress over the years has made it so weak. If you're a soldier and you talk rudely to somebody, they end up giving you the electric chair, okay? It's so horrible. Mexico has been great. 27,000 soldiers we have. See, 27. Now, the electric chair comment, they'll put that, he's exaggerating. He shouldn't do that. They are sick people. But it is true. We have 27,000 Mexican soldiers guarding our border. And you know what? They don't play games. They don't let them through. And if they do let them through, we get very angry with Mexico. So Mexico's been great. The president of Mexico's been great. We're putting a border tax on for cars and trucks that go across. It'll much more than pay for our wall, starting soon. Remember when the old days we used to say, we'll build the wall, everybody thought there was no way. You know, it's one of the largest projects in the history of our country because you're talking about a lot of miles. 540 miles, and then we may even add some more into other areas where you probably, you know, you have natural barriers like mountains and rivers and a lot of other pretty tough areas, but we may even add some more. We're doing so great with it. 10 miles a day, and I want to thank the Army Corps of Engineers. You've been incredible. Some of them are here. They're very proud people. One thing with the Army Corps, they may build it a little expensive, but you can't rip that sucker down. It never comes down. That'll never come down. We ended the catch and release ridiculous program where you catch somebody, you take their name, and then you release them, and you say, come back in 3 years to a court case. And nobody ever comes back, except for the really dumb ones. They come back on occasion. But nobody ever comes back. They're in our country, and they could be murderers, and they could be all sorts of problems, and we're not having that. We ended it. We stopped asylum fraud, and we've deported 20,000 gang members, including MS-13. Brought them back to their country. We brought them back to their country. We've now deported over 500,000 criminal illegal aliens. Think of that. Think of that. And outside of poorly run Democrat states and cities, you don't have crime in this country. Our country is doing fantastically. And I call up governors in Portland, and I call up from the state, and I call up the governor as an example, Oregon. I say, we'd love to send some people to help you out with Oregon and to help you out with Portland. We'll solve the problem in a half an hour like we did in Minnesota with Minneapolis. We'll solve the problem quickly. Remember, Minneapolis was burning down day after day, and I'd call, let us come in, let us come in. Anyway, they finally came in. How long did it take? About a half an hour. Remember the beautiful scene? They lined up. They weren't socially distanced, but that's okay. They lined up, then another line, then they just walked forward, and that was the end of that. And I think we're going to win the state of Minnesota because of it, I think. Hasn't been won since 1972, but it's looking like we're going to win Minnesota because of it, because nobody, I mean, what they did. But I give the governor credit, at least, even though it was too long, he let us. In Oregon, we have to send in the troops. We will solve that problem in 30 minutes. We sent in the U.S. Marshals recently when the man, this horrible human being, shot somebody and killed him in the middle of the street. 2 days went by, 3 days went by. I said, why hasn't he been arrested? We sent in the U.S. Marshals. In 15 minutes, it was all over. 15 minutes. It'd be so easy to do. I mean, can you imagine these people? For years and years, it's been anarchy in Portland. For years and years. But not for the Republicans. This is why you cannot have the Democrats and that whole philosophy, that whole craziness. You cannot have them involved in running your country. We invested $2.5 trillion in the U.S. military, including funding to save Tyndall Air Force Base. Because who knows Tyndall? Who is, okay, well, not that big a group. That's not like a big group. I can tell you, if you were in the Panhandle, you'd be saying, thank you very much. It was wiped out by the hurricane, and Ron called, and a number of people called, and Marco called, Rick Scott called, They all called. They wanted to save Tyndall, and we did it, and now it's brand new, gorgeous, and really moving along well, right? We did a good job there? I think so. We launched the first new branch of the U.S. Armed Forces in nearly 75 years called Space Force. Very important. You know, for an administration, if you think of it, so not for 75 years, we've created a new force, right? The Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. I mean, think of it, Coast Guard. And now, we just created a new force, first time in 75 years. If I did nothing but that, that's a big deal. And that's peanuts. That's peanuts. Because we built the greatest economy in history. We cut taxes more than any other president by far in history. We cut regulations, which I think is maybe just as important as the taxes. That's why our businesses are roaring back. We've done things that nobody else has done. Nobody else has. And these people back here, they don't even challenge me on it, which is shocking. Usually you'd think they'd challenge you, even if they're wrong. I also brought back NASA, the greatest space center again in the world. And we passed VA choice and VA accountability for our great vets. Right? And we just got a 91% approval rating, Ron. 91% approval rating by the vets on the way we're running it. Never happened before. That's never happened before, Rick. Never happened before. We killed the leader of ISIS who was trying to reform ISIS because we blew it into oblivion. We killed al-Baghdadi. They were looking for him for years and years and years. Guess who got him? We took out the world's #1 terrorist. And the mass murder of American troops and many, many people all over the world, Qasem Soleimani, he's dead, gone. I withdrew from the last administration's disastrous Iran nuclear deal, which was a catastrophe. President Obama, give us $150 billion and we'll give you nothing. Give us $1.8 billion in green, in cash. He gave him $1.8 billion in cash. That's when I realized how powerful the presidency is, when you can do that. What a horrible deal. But we broke the deal, and I'll tell you, probably the first call I'll get after we win the election will be from Iran, dying to make a deal because they're down 28% GDP. Nobody has ever heard of a thing like that. That'll be the first call I get. They cannot have a nuclear weapon. I kept my promise, recognized the true capital of Israel, and opened the American embassy in Jerusalem. And every president promised to do it. Every president said they were going to do that for many, many decades. They all were going to do that. Nobody did it because once they got in office, there was a lot of pressure on you not to do it. I could tell you I was called by every foreign leader, please don't do it, please don't do it. I told the story. I said, listen, tell them I'll call them back in a couple of days. Then I did it. I called them back. Hey, what's up? I also recognized Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights. 52 years they've been working on that. They've been working on that for 52 years. They couldn't get anything. Every year people would fly in, stay, wine, dine, have a good time, and leave. Nothing would happen. 52 years. I got it done in one day. And instead of these endless wars, we're forging peace in the Middle East and peace without blood all over the sand, and you see what's happening. In fact, a point that they didn't report, I've been, I guess, 3 or 4 maybe now, Nobel Peace Prizes. Can you believe it? 4, 3. I told the story. I told my wife, oh, we're going to have a great time. We're going to watch television. I just got nominated for the Nobel Prize. And then I turned on the fake news, story after story. They talk about your weather in the Panhandle, Ron. They talk about this. They talk story after story, no mention. Remember when Obama got it right at the beginning and he didn't even know why he got it? It was the biggest story you've ever seen. The last administration made a pathetic one-sided deal with the Castro dictatorship that betrayed the Cuban people and enriched the communist regime. They're not enriched any longer. My opponent stands with socialists and communists. He wants to give everything away to Cuba. He wants to give it away to Nicaragua and Venezuela. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. I stand with the people of Cuba and Nicaragua and Venezuela in their righteous struggle for freedom. The last administration also negotiated the terrible Obama-Biden-Santos deal with Colombian drug cartels. They surrendered the narco-terrorists. They surrendered, totally gave up to them. And that caused illicit drugs all over this country. Joe Biden even received the endorsement of Colombian socialist Gustavo Petro, a former member of the M19 guerrilla organization, and he took it because you know why? He didn't know who the hell it was. He said, I'll take it. I'll take whoever. He said, no, he's a bad guy, Joe. He's actually a bad guy. Under my administration, we worked with Colombian officials to seize or disrupt 227 metric tons of poisonous narcotics since April. And we're doing fantastically in terms of bringing it down. 19% reduction. My heart will always be with the Colombian people and the people from Cuba and the people from Venezuela and Nicaragua and all of the people that are so unfairly treated. And you'll see a lot of great things happen. I did more in 47 months than Joe Biden did in 47 years. It's true. And now he's pushing the most far-left agenda ever put forward by a presidential nominee or candidate. The Biden plan would destroy Social Security and destroy protections for pre-existing conditions. You're going to have nothing left. This crazy Green New Deal. The Green New Deal. I mean, what's that all about? Biden's running mate sponsored the Green New Deal and the socialist health care takeover. You're going to have socialist health care. You don't feel well? Okay, go to the hospital. Stand there for about 4 weeks. They'll shut down American energy, shut down fracking, and outlaw the private health insurance plans of over 180 million Americans who love those plans. Biden vowed to terminate our travel bans on jihadist regions and surge refugee admissions. He agreed to this with crazy Bernie Sanders. He's going to surge admissions into our country by agreed number 700%. No, thank you. Opening the floodgates to radical Islamic terrorism. And I don't like to speak too loud, but we're not doing too badly, are we? You know that? He'll ban school choice, he'll ban charter schools, and he'll ban Florida Opportunity Scholarships, which is a big deal, Ron. It's a big deal. He wants to put them out of business, Ron. In a second term, I'll provide school choice to every parent in America. A vote for Republicans is a vote for safe communities, great jobs, and a limitless future for all Americans. And I just have to say in conclusion, over the next 4 years, we will make America into the manufacturing superpower of the world, and we will end our reliance on China once and for all. It's ending. We will hire more police, increase penalties for assaults on law enforcement, and we will ban deadly sanctuary cities, which you're already doing in Florida. We will uphold religious liberty, free speech, and the right to keep and bear arms, your Second Amendment. We will strike down terrorists who threaten our citizens, and we will keep America out of these ridiculous, horrible, and very, very stupid foreign wars against countries that you've never even heard of. We will maintain America's unrivaled military might, and we will ensure peace through strength. We will end surprise medical billing, require price transparency. It's already signed, and it takes place on January 1st, and further reduce the cost of prescription drugs by 50, 60, 70, and even 80%. We will strongly protect Medicare and Social Security, and we will always protect patients with pre-existing conditions. Always. Republicans will always protect. America will land the first woman on the moon, and the United States will be the first nation to land an astronaut on Mars, and it's going to be very soon. We will stop the radical indoctrination of our students and restore patriotic education to our schools. We will teach our children to love our country, to honor our history, and always respect our great American flag. And we will live by the timeless words of our national motto, "In God we trust." For years, you had a president who apologized for America. Now you have a president who is standing up for America and standing up for the great people of Florida. So get out there and vote. Send in your absentee ballot if you've requested one. Be very careful. A lot of shenanigans going on. You see what's happening every day. You're reading it. In-person early voting begins next week. So get your friends, get your family, get your neighbors, and get out and vote. You have no choice. You have to do it. True, you got to do it. We're going to win Florida big. We're going to win a lot of states big. We're leading in Arizona. We're leading in Nevada. We think we're leading in Pennsylvania. We're leading in North Carolina. We're leading all over the place. We got to have this be a big win. From Tampa to Tallahassee, from Pensacola to Miami, and from Jacksonville to right here in Sanford, we stand on the shoulders of Florida patriots who gave their blood, sweat, and tears for this beloved nation. We stand on the shoulders of American heroes who crossed the oceans, blazed the trails, settled a continent, tamed the wilderness, laid down the railroads, dug out the Panama Canal, raised up the skyscrapers, won 2 world wars, defeated fascism and communism, and from here, in this beautiful state, landed our brave American astronauts on the face of the moon. We made America into the single greatest nation in the history of the world, and the best is yet to come. Proud citizens like you helped build this country, and together we are taking back our country. We're returning power to you, the American people. With your help, your devotion, and your drive, we are going to keep on working. We are going to keep on fighting, and we are going to keep on winning, winning, winning. And when Ron DeSantis comes to my office in Washington, the magnificent Oval Office, and he says to me, sir, the people of Florida, they've won too much. They're getting tired of winning. I'm going to look at him, I'm going to say, Mr. Governor, go back and tell them, don't worry about it. You're going to keep on winning, winning, winning. That's what they want to do. We're going to keep on winning, winning, winning. Because we're one movement. One people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. And together with the incredible people of Florida, we have made America wealthy again. We have made America strong again. We have made America proud again. And we will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you, Florida. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Friday, not here. A home man one.
This is y'all's pizza grease.
This was what y'all did. This is y'all fault. This is all y'all fault. We done with y'all anyway. Them high-ass fucking pizzas. We done with y'all. It's time to go. Bye-bye, LW, with your propaganda.
It's time to go. Whatever.
357 SIG beats 9mm. I just sent you a package.
It's time to go.
'Are we gonna get a fucking apology? Did we get the apology yet? Did we get an apology? Did she receive an apology yet?
I don't think so. You see, that's what I asked the white boy. That's what I asked that black boy.
Did you get an apology yet? Did they apologize to you yet?
They apologized to me, but not my community, so that apology doesn't mean shit.
They apologize. I still gotta get the fuck
But
out of here.
did it come from the person who said the shit?
Of
They
course
said they
not.
got fired.
That's what I told that black
not.
dude. I was like, did the person who said it apologize? I tried to call him.
Right.
Oh, it's a woman. It was a woman.
No, it was a guy. It was a guy.
Hey, yo, why you got that fucking dirty ass hat on while you in there cooking? Huh? Why you got that fucking dirty ass hat on while you in there cooking, bitch? Fuck you got that ticket book in your hand for? You ain't making no fucking money. You ain't making no fucking money. No dough. You get no fucking dough. No fucking dough, you piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. Not triggered. Not triggered. I got the rage of 40,000 black men in me, and I rock out with any fucking community in this country. That's who the fuck I am, the fucking resistance. Take that dirty ass fucking hat off, bitch. Take the dirty hat off, bitch. You're making fucking food with that dirty ass fucking hat on. Shave the back of your fucking neck, bitch. Them dirty ass fucking arms. Look at them hairy ass fucking arms. And you making fucking pizzas? You making fucking pizzas with them hairy ass arms? Which one? You, fuck you, pussy. Fuck you. Fuck you, you bitch. Fuck you. That's why you getting the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. Hey, wait. I'm doing it to everybody. Thank you. I'm glad you did. And I'm more glad that you didn't go in there. It wasn't going in there. Y'all have a good night. Hey, you fettuccine eating motherfucker. Yo.
Okay. Sorry about that.
You all set, sir? Yeah. How you doing tonight? Can't complain. We still out here. We still out here. We ain't leaving until you leave. That's how it's going down. Hey, we boycotting Stash's Pizza. They like to call us niggas on the phone. Don't ever go there no more. They like to call us niggas on the phone, and they say if you come back, we put a bullet in your head. These motherfuckers right here. Definitely do the news, and they sitting over there, but they're acting very professional, I must say that. how you doing?
Good to see you.
Same here. Thank you for coming. How you been? I missed you.
I know, I miss you too.
Hey, you good? No?
I don't mind. No,
Hey, I got a loyal subscriber right here, Grand Pooba, y'all.
right.
This Grand Pooba. Y'all see her in the chat, y'all see her in the comments, y'all shout her out.
real, Grand Pooba.
All the way from the beginning. All the way from the beginning, she ran down on me. She caught me doing a video. She said resistance. And ever since then, I kept her in my heart.
Your subscribers been going up fast.
Yeah, I'm trying to do what I can do.
In the beginning, because I was watching you, I was like, wow, look at, I said, people love you. Yeah, they do.
I try to do what I do. It's all real. It's all from the heart.
This is good. You're speaking for the people.
Some people don't like it, but you know what? It's a necessary evil.
They're not woke.
It's a necessary evil.
Woke.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's no way.
Yeah.
We done with them.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
I haven't eaten here in years.
You know, I was saying earlier, what have they done for the community?
Exactly.
When the last time you remember them giving out any book bags, any school supplies,
and why
anything?
give out pizza now? Why not before?
Right. And all the food is processed, so it's junk anyway. It's junk. We done with y'all. Shout out to Grand Pooba, y'all. Loyal subscriber. Living in the hood with the resistance.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you coming out.
No problem. You're welcome. Let me see.
We out here. We out here. Come on, let's get a shot together. Come on, let's get a shot together.
Okay. With the mask on or off?
Grand Pooba, y'all. Shout out to Grand Pooba. Loyal subscriber.
I thought I was taking a picture. I was taking a picture. It's okay.
No, listen. I'm gonna make the still shot out of it.
Right.
I'm gonna put it in the video.
No problem.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How the fuck are you, Val? How the fuck are you, buddy? Huh? Yeah. You didn't know that we could be this strong, did you? You didn't know. I'm glad you think it's fucking funny. I'm glad you think it's funny, bitch. I'm glad you think it's fucking funny. You don't know who you fucking with. You must take me for a goddamn fool. Oh, you think I'm a goddamn fool, huh? You don't know who you fucking with. You're done. You the fuck up out of here. You're done. You're done, bitch. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for stashes. It's a wrap for you motherfuckers. Your fucking juice box is still full, bitch. You're not making no fucking money. Hey, what they sent motherfuckers home? What they sent them home?
What's that?
What they sent the other workers home?
Yeah, hell yeah. Ain't nobody coming.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what the fuck. Let's get these license plates. Let's get these fucking license plates. These cheesy pizza motherfuckers. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are you doing? The fuck is he doing? What the fuck is going on? This is with your cars.
Yeah. Tell him you gotta calm him down. Tell Luigi to sit his ass down.
The fuck back. Get the fuck back.
Luigi to go sit down. Eat that bitch. Go sit down, punk. You come outside, you gonna do something. Tell him to come outside.
Eat that.
Tell him to come outside.
How about that? Nobody cares.
Y'all can eat that pizza. Y'all can eat that.
This is what happens. This is what happens when y'all say nigga on the phone. Apologize. 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 Come here. Come here. Apologize.
Now let him do his
Apologize.
You guys backed up. That's what they expect.
Apologize.
That's his right. This is his
I
right.
ain't no fucking boy.
That is your right.
I'm a
Speak
fucking
your
girl.
shit.
God bless you. Can you
Fuck
shut
you,
the door?
yo.
Back up. Back up. Go on your establishment.
Racist ass. It's time to go. We brought you bags. We brought you boxes. Okay? It's time to go. Get out of our community. Get out of our community. Get out of our community. You guys back up. You guys back up.
You've done enough. We appreciate
Thank
your
you,
support.
sister.
You've done enough.
It's time to go. This is eviction.
Good work.
That's all I can
Punch that little fuck.
That's why I went to Popeye.
You went to Popeyes?
Yeah,
This is
got that
eviction.
for
We
free.
didn't do nothing.
They didn't call
Look
me a
the hard
nigga
way.
though. They ain't call me no nigga though. I'm a homeless woman, but no, you don't treat nobody like that.
It's time to go.
Time to go
It's
where?
time to go. Back up and go. If you don't respect the color of our skin, back up and go.
Time to go.
Tired of our sons being killed in front of you.
You're not going in there to eat. That's how on point
I'm here with y'all, and I'm here with you.
Y'all learn today. You guys ready?
Come on.
You raggedy motherfucker.
Okay? She is a member of the community. She is hurt.
I am.
Okay.
I'm a homeless girl.
Yes.
With no respect. Fuck them.
That slushy machine is full. They sold the slushy all day.
Get out of our community.
They don't got someone to sleep. I don't. I ain't gonna take no disrespect.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I have two niggas. I have nothing. And I don't have nowhere to live, nothing. Thank you so much. I'ma be here as long as they take.
They like to call us niggas on the phone over here. They like to call us niggas, sweetheart. Remember that. They like to call us niggas. They like to call us niggas.
When I found that out, man, that hurt my feelings.
Y'all looking more than out than not.
That shit hurt my feelings.
Give us back our community.
No, we gotta have it.
Yeah. It's going down. It's going down tonight. Elvis was a hero the most, but he never meant shit to me. He was straight out racist, a sucker with simple and plain. Motherfuck him and John Wayne.
She's not with us.
Yes, she is. That's why I'm getting her out. Come on. Don't go back in there. I'm telling you, don't go back in there. Don't go back in there.
I ain't.
All right?
I understand when I see them sorry.
But don't go back in there
I ain't
till
going back in there.
Go. The cops is coming.
Yeah, they
Go.
say-
The cops is coming.
this day where you don't
I ain't going back in there.
I don't get him no business, bro.
Bro, they call us niggas on the phone. They call us niggas on the phone, bro. Bro, they call us niggas on the phone. Fucking guy.
But you know what? You can't be mad at him. You can't.
Okay, yeah, so as long as she stays
We got her out of there. We got her out of there.
Thank you. And you guys keep doing what you guys are doing, all right?
Thank you. Thank you.
He was nice. That's how it was supposed to happen, but she can't go back and
They
make
call
sure
us niggas, bro. They call us niggas on the phone.
You dipped on him.
Please do not support them.
Give him no money,
So
dog.
much, brother.
Goodbye. Come on, y'all. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na na na.
Hey, goodbye. Fuck y'all.
Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. We done with you.
What you say? It was crashing. We're going to Popeyes. How about that? We're going to Popeyes from now on until they call us a nigga. Well, I got one piece left.
Oh! Not again, not again, not again. That's why I say, you know he will.
Hey, what I say? Don't go back in there. Let somebody else do it. You done did enough. You done enough.
We are promoting people.
I got three.
I know she is, but she don't pay, man. Yeah, she does. So what's up with you? What do you
Done now. We done. We done. I done did it 3 times. We done. I'm not gonna let them lock her up. I'm not gonna let that happen, but I can't keep pulling her and pulling her. That's a nigga. Hey, that's a nigga pizza you about to eat. You about to eat a nigga pizza right there. That's a nigga pizza. He just bought himself a medium nigga pizza. He just got himself a medium nigga pizza he about to eat.
Oh, yeah. All right, that's all, folks.
That's him?
That's his name?
No, that's my name. I said, Tracy, fuck you.
I know you're not going in there, Jessica.
Fuck you.
I know that's
They
right.
don't respect us. They don't call me all types
They
of
call us
names.
niggas on the phone. Please cancel the order. The whole community is out here. It's time to go.
I know you're hungry, girl, but you gotta go.
Oh, it's not even with me.
It's okay.
Please.
Oh,
They,
I'm not running. I'm
Was for Uber?
Yeah.
Do not answer the next one.
please.
I
Please.
know it's not for you, but please stand for me because I'm out here standing for you.
Yeah, I don't even. I was trying to figure out what was going on. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they're racist. They don't like niggas. Okay, I know you're trying to feed your family.
I ain't even believe that shit.
Don't accept it. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah. I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even know what was going on.
I know. But now you know.
Baby, I'm sorry. I got my own kids. I don't disrespect baby
I just
kids.
want you to be aware. Y'all go in there. Give us back our community. You
Go
guys
ahead.
bring it up and over. Bring it up and over.
Y'all gonna go eat it out of here? Okay. They call us niggas on the phone, y'all. They call us niggas on the phone. They call us niggas on the phone. They call us niggas. If we niggas, y'all niggas too. They call y'all niggas too.
Excuse me, you guys have black chalk? Or like, you know the black chalk that we use for the boys in school? Yeah, you don't have one? Yeah, man. Okay. You know what I was gonna do with that, right? I would put it in the black light.
They did.
They don't respect us, shut them down.
Your money though.
Let's shut them
You go
down.
to another sub shop, but now this. But you already paid. Y'all deal with that.
I didn't pay for it.
She good. She working. You working right now, right? Yeah, she's working right now. She had no idea about what was going on in Statue.
Oh,
But
she worked for them?
No, she worked for Uber. So Uber Eats.
Oh, that's not
So
her.
she didn't know. But she knows now, and I'm pretty sure she's not going to support Statue
Don't drop
when they
nobody
call
else
people
off
niggas.
back there.
How you feel about that, though? They said she come back, they going to put a bullet in her head. Yeah, and they said she the reason why niggas get hung in Franklin Park. Bro, they call people niggas on the phone. Please don't. They call people niggas on the phone.
He's doing Uber Eats.
You doing Uber Eats? You doing Uber Eats? Please don't support them after this. They call people niggas on the phone. They told her, they said she the reason why niggas get hung in Franklin Park and they don't.
I'm just picking up. No, it just took 5 more minutes. I'm doing Uber Eats. I am not.
They said she the reason why niggas get hung in Franklin Park and they don't find out why till this day. They don't know why or who did it till this day. They said that to her on the phone through text. Called her back on a texted them on their personal phone. Texted her back on their personal phone and said, nigga, if you come back, you gonna catch the.
She's here to feed her family. She got.
No. She good. I'm just explaining what happened. She good. She good. I told her I understand. Yeah, but that's what they told her. And we not so they've been here too long. You got kids, sweetheart? When last time you remember them supporting the community, giving out book bags and school supplies or anything like that? They never did that, right? But they sell us this food. Now for granted, we always come here because we gotta feed our children. Sometimes times are tight, we get off late work. But all this food is processed anyway. It's not even good for us. And then we gotta deal with them calling us niggas on the phone. They got to go. It's a wrap.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. I'm Haitian, Dominican, Cuban, just like you. I'm a nigga just like you. They don't respect your money. I'm out here fighting for your son. Look at your son. Look. I'm out here fighting for my son. And here you go standing with them, and I'm standing out here for you. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And when you walk out, you better walk with the walk of shame, because I know you are.
I want to go in there and knock all that motherfucking shit over. I just don't want to go to
Just
jail.
got a new subscriber.
I already got open charge. And the police right there looking at me. I want to knock that shit over.
Hey, yo, it's time to go. Pack that shit up. Get them pizza boxes. Time to make fucking clubhouses. Get them fucking neon lights the fuck off, because y'all can't afford the fucking bill. I want the screens. It's gonna be a fire sale out this motherfucker. Crazy fucking nutties out this motherfucker. Liquidation. Everything. I want the tiles on the motherfucking floor, bitch. I want the glass, because I'm gonna make tables out the motherfuckers. That's if my voice don't crack these bitches. Y'all gotta get the fuck out of here. Right now.
I need a couple of ices, motherfucker. And I like the red one.
Don't you dare go in there, Tracy. Don't you even step foot in that pizza shop.
You motherfuckers ain't sell a slushie yet. You raggedy sons of bitches. Get the fuck out of here. Change them motherfucking gloves. These motherfuckers is getting the fuck out of here. We out here every motherfucking day. We making noise every fucking day.
Just leave it in there. Jay, my man, I fucking love you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you. That's what mine's over there.
I got a voice. I can speak.
Hey, motherfuckers, did you make enough money to pay your workers? See, I got a couple fucking platters over there. You make enough money to feed you pay your workers? Huh? Yeah, this is how it's going down. To the end of the fucking days of stashes. It's going down, motherfuckers, and y'all getting the fuck out of here. Y'all getting the fuck out. Hey, you're getting the fuck out of here. You're done. You're fucking done, bitch. You're done. You're done. All you motherfuckers. Yeah. Cook up the rest of that shit, because you're going to have to liquidate it, motherfucker.
No, she ain't going in there.
Yo! Yo!
You seen us all day. You seen us all day. You working
Yeah! My boy, y'all had to go get the. Yeah! They call us niggas. We smoking your fucking asses. We smoking your asses. I heard your voice for a while, man.
Look, just tell anybody that's hungry to go to the other corner. There's another restaurant right on the opposite corner. They can get food right there.
So basically, they disrespected her, told her to come back, and they're going to put a bullet in her head and call her. And they just had some fight with a lady over here.
Yeah. That's why my son's school is right there.
Get out of there.
I love your hair. You're welcome. Thank you. Me too. My son got them. The rest of my kids want them, so we're getting them. Me too, because you wake up, go, yep. He loves it now because it started off this big, so he's been seeing the growth. This is my other one. You see, he's starting them. He wants the free. Oh yeah, the free food. Yeah.
Fucking food is garbage.
It really was. Back in the day,
It ain't even good. Hard as a rock.
Fuck your pizzas, fuck stash.
we had some other pizzas down the block to come and give us 5 boxes of pizza for the day.
Shut the fuck up.
Get out.
Nice talking. Thank you.
Get out.
Fuck your pizzas and fuck stashes. Yeah, it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be slow. Your days are coming to an end.
I cancel that.
Girl. Can we get a round of applause for Jessica? Yeah! Jessica just canceled her Uber order and said she had to pick up. Round of applause. That's how we shut them down. Thank you, girl.
That's what we do, motherfucker. That's what we do. We shut you the fuck down. You're out of here.
We can't do shit. Huh? What was it called?
They've been eating long enough. Go in their community and eat. Let them go in their community. Let them go in their community and sell them sloppy ass, greasy ass fucking pizzas. Let them go in their neighborhood and kill their fucking peoples with that plastic ass cheese that they put in that cardboard fucking dough. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all done. Keep that on. Keep that on. We boycotting Stash's pizza. We boycotting that motherfucking man.
Walk that horn.
not work. The other guy said to me, I want to beat, but my horse doesn't work. I want to beat, but my horse not working. I'm sorry.
Hey, you Uber, bro? You Uber? All right, don't support them no more. They like to call you nigga over the phone. They told the lady they gonna put a bullet in her head and said she the reason why niggas get hung in Franklin Park. Do not fuck with them no more, please.
Are you black? Are you black? Don't go in there. Is he black?
He Uber. He's delivery.
Everybody got hand sanitizer? You got your hand sanitizer, baby? Yeah. Let me get your hands. I know, right?
They make nigga pizzas. They make nigga pizzas. Please do not eat another nigga pizza. They make nigga pizzas in all sizes. You do not want any more.
There's certain people that really don't identify themselves.
What time are you going to be here tomorrow?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, she said.
We're coming out at 4, right? 4 o'clock, 4 p.m.
It's your last time coming. They don't like you.
You can't accept no orders from me.
That's why my name's Chase.
All right, y'all. We wrapping this up. We gonna be back out here. They coming back out here tomorrow. We gonna be out here until they get the fuck out of here.
Bye, goodbye. We go home, but we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back till y'all get the fuck up out of here. How about that? Get the fuck out of here. 3 motherfucking strikes. Bye, bye, baby, goodbye.
3 for the motherfucking strike. Period.
And mean it.
And mean it. That's it and that's all.
Bye, bitch, and we'll be here tomorrow.
Period. At 4 o'clock.
With a period. Maybe mine should be coming on tomorrow. Good luck with your shit. Bet you'll be going. No wonder y'all treated me like shit. Cause you didn't like niggas. Well, we don't like y'all. Fuck you.
Every day. All
You
day.
ain't coming back.
Bye bye, baby, goodbye.
3 for the strike.
3. Bye, niggas. Oh, I thought we was the niggas. Bitches. Bye, bitches.
No. Hey. Goodbye. No. Hey. Goodbye.
3 for the strike. Bye, niggas. Oh, I thought we was the bye, bitches. Bitch. Fuck all y'all. You don't like niggas? Well, we don't like you.
Period.
Mean it.
Yes, Tracy. That's the energy I'm on.
And mean it. Call the police on me tonight, bitch. They right there. They ain't even move. Police right there. Them motherfuckers. See, I can do anything up.
I told y'all stop letting her go in there.
Come on, Tracy, let's go. Come on.
She thinks she is.
She doesn't mean anything.
Y'all not gonna arrest her, are y'all? You're not gonna arrest her, are you?
They're just gonna escort her out. That's cool. They're not gonna arrest her.
Come on out, sis. Sis, come out. Sis. Come out, come out. Come out. Sis.
Don't know me by my name. I'm out. You're welcome.
Thank you, officer.
Fucking bitch.
Okay, don't go back there. We'll keep her
I
out.
ain't going in there.
We'll keep her out.
Grab your stuff and go. I think there's
I ain't got no. I ain't got no.
Tracy, we don't want you to get a hospital.
I ain't going in there. I got to go.
Oh, no, let me back up.
No, I'm lying. That's what I tell them. So I don't have to go to jail.
Okay, no problem.
That's a good excuse, ain't it?
Let me walk with you.
We are the champions, my friend. And we keep on fighting to the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions
of the world. Bye, bitches. Bye, bitches.
I love y'all trolls, man. I appreciate y'all being up in here, helping the algorithm. It's the resistance. Y'all can swing from my nuts. Love y'all.
Maybe they want to be quiet.
It does after it get published, dickhead. After the processing, dickhead. Jeffrey Martin, we wonder why you in the stream. We wonder what you got to offer. Jeffrey Martin, how you doing? Talk to me, Jeffrey Martin. What you got going on? How many books you read? Where you graduate from, bitch? Huh? Jeffrey Martin, you bitch-ass motherfucker talking shit about my fucking people in the community. Where you at? I bet you won't come out fuck out here and protest with any fucking thing. you motherfucker. Fuck you. I'm out here with my folks. And you come out here and say something. Matter of fact, give me the address to your job so I can go there and audit it, bitch. Give me the address to your fucking job. I'll be there. I'm every fucking way in public. It's the resistance.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Mr. Trashy, I'm glad y'all in here. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Y'all not the only ones gonna see this. I'm glad I deal with y'all dickheads every day. I've been dealing with trolls ever since I was 9 years old. Fuck out of here. Y'all fucking fleas. All y'all do is hop on nuts. That's all y'all do. I don't give a fuck about a troll. Fill it up. I fill it up. Trolls, fill the live stream up. Fuck all y'all. I'm out here with my folks, and that's what the fuck matters.
I got freestyle.
Shoulden, you's a bitch. That's what you are. I'm mad. Why would I get mad about you? A motherfucker I can't see. You got me fucked up. This is what I do. I'll be back live tomorrow, bitch.
Just go. You
Y'all keep saying I'm mad. Y'all some pussies.
just
Whatever.
go. Oh, turn your lights down. Go.
Just go.
Go.
Turn your lights down low.
You don't like niggas?
I love your hair.
Low. Yes.
Fuck out of here.
Yes.
You in the hood, nigga.
Hard.
Listen, one thing I know is y'all motherfuckers ain't got nothing to do but to watch what I got going on. So y'all can say all y'all want. I'm out here with my folks.
Fuck out of here.
And I'm supporting them. He mad. That's all y'all can say. Y'all so stupid. Think I worry about y'all when I lay my head on my pillow at night? I can give a fuck about any of y'all. Y'all come a dime a dozen. I bet none of y'all say anything to me to my face. And if y'all do, you get the business. I'm out. In fact, any local trolls out here? Any local trolls? I'm out here at Blue Hill or Columbia. I'm out here at Blue Hill or Columbia. Any local trolls out here? Send the local trolls out here. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Stop talking shit. Send your local trolls to Blue Hill and Columbia. This is where I'm at. We can talk everything the fuck out in Franklin Park. I roll by myself, I always do. And it ain't hard to find me. So if you want to see how mad I am, come on out here and meet me. Travis, come on out here, let's talk about it. All right, Jeffrey Martin, I'm out here. And I'm calling you a bitch in advance. Jeffrey Martin's a bitch. It's such a good feeling. They call people niggas. Please don't eat from there. They call people niggas. Yes, on the phone. They say if you come back, they'll put a bullet in your head. Look at all this stuff on the floor. Huh? Please don't support them no more. Please, they call us niggas. Yes, they call us niggas. Hey, look at it. They call us niggas. They said if you come back, catch a bullet in your head. And we the reason why niggas get hung in Franklin Park. Please make that your last order with them.
This ain't no fucking game, nigga. It ain't only Black Lives Matter. Everybody lives matter. Yeah, what color you are?
Oh, shit,
Bye-bye, Dio Brando. Report these nuts while you at it. The left one is smaller than the right. Make sure you let them know that.
want me to translate for you?
Thank you, thank you. You picking
Lo
that?
que está diciendo es que no entre ahí.
Party.
Okay. Un pedido. Oh, it's Uber Eats for somebody. Like DoorDash?
Yeah, just tell her don't, cancel that order if it's from here again.
Oh, ella dice que lo cancelaste. Cancélalo. Cancélalo. Te lo estoy diciendo por una razón. Cancélalo, sí. Un protesta que tenían aquí que le dijeron a una muchacha que era... I don't know how you say that word in Spanish.
You honk that horn so much you need to jump now, huh? It's such a good feeling, be with family and friends. It's such a happy feeling when you're lending a hand. You wake up ready to say, hey, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's just a good feeling, a very good feeling, a feeling to know that I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will too.
Awesome. Okay, no problem. I'll just aim it this way. You know what happened down there? Theodore Roosevelt statue and the Abraham Lincoln statue got torn down last night. Nobody was able to stream it because they decided not to have streamers out there so they won't get caught. What do you think about the nonsense that's going on downtown?
Well, I think it's complete chaos, anarchy, and bullshit. They broke into that historical museum.
Oh, that too, yeah.
And they stole a quilt.
I didn't hear about that. I was right.
That
I was
was
there, yeah.
made by black people, for black people, to appreciate black people.
Yeah.
What they do, they steal it, they walk it up about 3 blocks, and they throw it in the mud.
Really?
So I don't know how that has to do with Black Lives Matter, but I think their whole movement is crap.
Yeah, and I'm not certain of this, but I think the Teddy Roosevelt statue was also made, or at least helped be made by a person of color, if not an Indian. Maybe not the Portland one, but I know I've seen other people that have done that. But anyway, if you're the parents of the kids that did this, there might have older people also, what would you do to
This is their second week.
Actually, let's see what's happening first before I start talking to you guys. Good evening.
We can't say that on camera.
Make them serve for 2 years.
The guy down there said make them clean up the statues, put them back up, get them off with toothbrushes.
Whoop their ass.
That was the other one. Thank you so much, guys. Well, you probably already follow me on here, but if you wanted to check me out, feel free.
All right, thank you.
Gotcha. Yeah. Enthusiasm level, even in Oregon, is quite high. I think I did see one Biden sign on my way up here. I was in Portland, though. There are a lot more Trump signs right here than any kind of Biden signs they'd have down there. That's for sure. Okay, I'm getting hungry, guys. I'm getting hungry. So, yeah, it's going to watch the flags as I eat over here. I need more hands.
So again, we're here to bring our country.
Yeah, I was trying to get a little bite to eat here, a little hamburger place here. Donate a little bit here. Give me a little hamburger to eat here, guys. Getting hungry. Haven't really eaten all day. Or have I? I know I haven't.
Any of our club members and myself. We're never going to provoke violence. Now, if some member of a different group that doesn't like us is across the street and starts yelling and screaming, we're just going to sit there and let them do it. Okay, we're not going to walk over there and start fighting them. And if people start doing that, I'm going to call them out on it because it's bullshit. Okay, excuse my language, sorry. We don't need to fight anymore. Let those idiots do the fighting amongst themselves. Now, with that said, if they come over, start throwing stuff at us, self-defense is not violence. Okay, so everybody knows that. We're going to motivate others to do the right thing. And we're going to motivate others to stand up for what we believe in as a country and what this country stands for. And the last is that we're not going to leave anybody behind. So at the end of this rally, we're going to wait for everybody to get home, or get to their car, I should say, not to get.
Have a good night. Thanks for helping.
If everybody gets to their car safely, then we can leave. Okay? So we are not just another run-of-the-mill unorganized patriot group. We are patriots, but we are establishing a 501c3 nonprofit so we can help out with disasters, community service, the youth, and you know, along with our mission of bringing the community together. So we have to have some financial accountability. We can't travel and go help people out if we don't make any money, right? So part of that fundraising is we do have shirts and hoodies if you guys want to be supportive. Shirts are $25 and hoodies are $40. If not, I totally understand. So, as American citizens, everybody knows we're afforded a certain amount of constitutional rights. So the first constitutional amendment is that we get to have the right to sit here and peacefully have our rally. That doesn't mean we need to start drama, because it's illegal, right? So we don't need to start fighting. If you guys do want to fight, though, those dudes will take you in the martial arts gym right there.
I'll get my grub on.
Oh my God, that's what I told people. I was like, I hated it. I was like, well, you know, I mean, I told him, I was like, you wouldn't.
Who said that? Who said you don't want anything from McDonald's? No, Art. Thank you though. Thank you for your encouragement there. But yeah, I got a snack on today. I don't think I'll get anything on the way home. I might get a little dessert on the way home, but thanks for your consideration.
So, without further ado, we'll pick the guy with the biggest, tallest flagpole. We'll all face him, remove our hats, and say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Close to my face. I just wanted to hop on here and show you guys the feuding Trump sign war that I've got going on in my neighborhood. I put out, let's say about 100 Trump signs in the last couple of weeks, and these little thieving commies, right? They gotta come out here and steal them. So first night, just put out some regular signs like this. Hold on, let me flip it. First night, just put out regular signs like this, right? On the little stands, right? All gone. Every sign, gone. Okay, second night, came out here, put out about 12, 15 more. Next morning, woke up, all gone. Third night, put out more signs, and then we sat across the street at the park in the pitch dark, waiting and watching, trying to catch these little scumbags, and ran in the house real quick to grab something to eat, came back outside, signs are all gone. Sons of bitches. So, today, all of the signs like that were gone, but I got a little creative here, okay? Oh look, they tried to pull my barbed wire off. Look guys, I made this barbed wire, okay? Rebar, barbed wire, wired it to the tree, okay? So they're either gonna need wire cutters. Okay, they're not gonna be able to pull this rebar out. Ah, shit, look, they tried to, babe, they tried to. Cause this was all rebar, or barbed wired. Okay, we barbed wire these.
Between, check this out here. Ooh. Take another picture of this here. Trump 2020 there. How you like that, guys? I don't like to talk about behind it, but I like that. That's pretty awesome to see. That's what we call happy people, guys. Happy Americans having fun. Thank you, guys. Trying to eat here, Steve. Trying to eat here, but thank you for reassuring me. I appreciate that. So everybody's having a great day out there, enjoying themselves. A lot of people out here I've talked to are rather upset about craziness that are happening down in Portland. As you might have saw, I came from down there. But anyway, beautiful sight to see out here. Anyway, way to go. Thank you guys for watching.
Patriot Prayer founder man shot, killed in Portland.
And of course, you're going to get the cars and the trucks, especially the trucks supporting, honking. This is Interstate 5. The cars coming toward me is southbound, going into Oregon. Cars going north is basically you're already in Washington. We are about probably 3 miles from the border of Oregon and Washington. So we're not that deep into Washington yet. Obviously, Oregon and Washington, no. Oregon and Washington is separated by the Willamette River. So let's see what some of you guys are talking about. Turn the camera around for a minute. Got my sons out here again tonight. There's one, son one.
Ah, good. Oh yeah, because they're right there, huh? Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so we're running up to Lowe's. We're gonna get some staples for the staple gun. We're gonna line the edge of the sign with staples. I'm thinking dog poop. I hate to do it on the Trump signs, but just around the edge, a nice little layer of poop.
We'll put a layer of something.
It's on. Game on, commies.
Regardless what you guys think, who you like and don't like, it's a crime to touch these signs.
It is.
You can't deface them. You can't steal them.
It is.
So whatever happens to you happens to you.
All right, let's go eat dinner. Let's put out a few more for bait, and then let's go sit in the park and watch. I'm gonna get you little fuckers.
From what you've heard so far, what's your opinions on up and geared up? What's your opinions? That's what we can talk about tonight. You guys can talk about that amongst the chat, if you will. I've seen some things, obviously traveling, you know, let's put it this way, Blexit and Exit, or I don't even know how to say the Latino version of it, but Blexit, founded by Candace Owens, they're patriots, right? They believe in the First and Second Amendment, right? They are Americans, correct? It was only my first event with them. It was Washington, D.C., but, you know, I didn't see a bunch of armor. I didn't see gear. I didn't see any. It was one thing. It was one mission. One purpose for that event was that it was to support the blue, to support the police officers, nothing else. And you couldn't do nothing else. If you're coming to that particular rally, it was designed, it was organized, and it was put out there from the get-go that this is about supporting the blue. It wasn't other people coming to have their own personal agendas or anything like that. So what's your guys' opinions on that type of stuff? Because there's a lot of that stuff happening here in the Northwest. Different groups, different chapters, different views. You know, people are security, people aren't security, people need security, people don't need security. So you guys go ahead and start talking. I'll try to stay on here and talk as long as I can too. Even yesterday when I did my live stream, I'm sure some people didn't like it. I'm okay with it. I still like them. I still respect them. I still call them a fellow American, a patriot. And some of them are even my friends that I really do like. Okay, so I disagree with some things. So you'll never catch me on the other side, though. Understand that. You'll never catch me flipping sides and being like, hey, I'm a commie and I believe in the anarchists and the defunding the police and the Black Lives Matter movement. You'll never see me doing that. So I'm looking at the comments. I'm not looking out on the street. I'm looking at the comments. Diane said you can't please everyone. That's very true. You can't please everyone. I think we all know that too. Karen says she hasn't been watching. She's sick, so prayer warriors out there, if you guys want to pray for Karen, you can. No doubt. election is scaring me so much. I do not like what the far left is wanting to do for our country. I want to feel safe, and I do under Trump. Terry says that. No, that's a response. No, this was not that long ago. Stay safe. Look behind you. I think, yes, Perry, but yes, maybe not in open. I agree with that, Shirley. I think it should be more, you know, people want to carry open, that's fine, but I like concealed. And that's a personal preference, personal opinion. People are free to do what they want. Yes, I'm busy. I don't need more sleep. I'm good. Trust me. I slept good last night. I told my wife I slept solid last night. She was like, I'm glad one of us did. Hey, sorry, babe, but I was out. Last night was like some of the best sleep I had. Who gave you a shirt? Ladies. Let me see. What ladies?
The lady that had that little
said
sticker.
she known you? That she know you?
Okay, she gave you that shirt?
Yeah.
Nice. What's the front say?
It's one of those military
Ooh. All right. Nice. It's funny because I hate looking over here. I hate looking over here to read the comments. I'm like looking way over to the left and the camera's on the right. I'm just like, keep going. Tim Pool is interviewing Proud Boy. Who is? Tim Pool, all right. Until we hold Antifa and BLM, things will continue to go downhill. I agree. But who has to hold them? Whose position, who's in power to hold them? Who should it be? Should it be us as patriots and who risk going to jail? Should it not be? How does that need to happen? What up? You guys are welcome. I'm trying to read what things I can. My wife said, slept like a boulder in the middle of the bed. A tornado wouldn't have woke me up. That's very true. I was out. Yeah, tornado. They both say where. Someone said, wait, can we see? Someone wants to see your shirt again. All right, flip it around. So this is the front, the other side was the back. That's the front. Then that's the back, one more time. All right. Ken says he prefers concealed as well. I don't want to be a target. Yeah. I think you were right on what you said yesterday. People shouldn't be showing those weapons. They could conceal carry if they feel the need to have protection, which I probably would conceal. Linda, I agree, but at the same time, I want to make it clear, I don't disagree with people open carrying. How you doing?
Is there a guy named Robert Zerfing here?
Right there.
Okay.
I don't have no problem with people open carrying at all. Me, I'm just more talking about time and place, when to do it, how, and then, presentation, how it looks, what you're carrying, things like that. But then again, I can't be a stickler because, freedom. So I'm not completely tripping like that. I'm just saying, some of the things that I've been seeing or saw, however you want to put it, I'm just kind of like, me, no. The thing that we have missing here in Oregon and in Washington when it comes to patriots, honestly, and I'm going to be real, and this might stab a little bit, is that there is no organization, there's no leadership because you have too many gangs. Okay, don't get it twisted. You can have gangs that represent the same color. It's been going on for decades. Bloods, Crips. Within the Bloods, how many different sets are in the Bloods? Within Crips, how many different sets are in the Crips? Yet we've all been saying it's stupid for how many years? 20 years we've been saying that the gang members are stupid, Crips and Bloods, because they fight each other and this, that, black on black killings and shootings. Trust me, it's starting to happen here with the Patriots a lot. Little stupid beefs, skirmishes, this group and that set and